Here we go, y'all. We're doing this. It is 80 degrees in my office right now, which for me is still too fucking hot. But we're doing it anyway. We got dates to go on. I am actually pretty stoked to see how this all shakes out. I'm shedding. Don't mind me. Hazards of long hair. I'm excited to see how this all shakes out. I know we're definitely going to get through the rest of our second dates today, and we'll see what else we get done beyond that. We're gonna figure it out together. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. I kind of can't wait. I have enjoyed this game so much more than I thought I would. I have went in not knowing anything other than the base concept. Daddy looks for other daddies to date, period. That was all I knew going in. And I have been absolutely stunned at the humor and the heart and the writing and the just whimsy and fun that has been in this game. It's absolutely surprised me. So I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I listened to community recommendations and I gave it a shot because it was absolutely worth it. On that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and dive in. I believe we left off where I think we were in the middle of a trivia thing. Yeah, we were on a date with Hugo in the middle of trivia night. Except I could totally just listen to that song all night, for another hour. Okay. I hate trivia. I'm just going to say it. I don't feel bad about it anymore. I just admit, don't like it. I have too much anxiety. I'm too afraid to put forward what I'm pretty sure is the right answer because I'm worried that if it's the wrong answer, I'm going to look really stupid. So I just don't answer things. Hi, kitten. Yeah, welcome to stream. You're here right on time to have your opinions about us doing this at all. You're a very good cat. All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, Quizmaster Quinn was also the DJ at the youth group party dance thing, and he's a very sad man, and I feel bad for him. I don't really care because we don't know the answer. Wrong. Yeah, I don't care. He's doing crowd work, walks by our table. Yeah, nice cheese plate. Because we have a cheese plate because we have priorities. We came here for cheese. There happened to be trivia. I would feel ambushed. I think our character does. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. What's your point there? Okay, yeah, cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed lactose intolerance later in life. This guy, someone needs to call someone for Quizmaster Quinn here. He's not all right. This is a cry for help. He's not being quiet about it. Has anyone checked on him? Is there anyone looking out for this poor guy? Do we need to have some kind of mental health intervention? I don't know. He's not okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. I imagine him saying that with finger guns. Yeah. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried just exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose not to let your throat close up when you eat brie. That is, yeah, that would be an allergy to dairy. Not like that's a little heavier than a like just lactose intolerance, but he has a point. People do make really insensitive assertions with depression. He's asking us for help. He's asking for help. Yeah, awkward. I wouldn't know what to say in that moment either. Anything? Yeah, does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine. Oh no. He's also trying to be a comedian. This is deeply unfortunate. Hey Celestial, how's it going? What's up? We are oh, I realized my cup is actually very appropriate for this. We got Quizmaster Quinn here with a cry for help. It's so colorful. It's actually Has Been Hotel. My husband got it for me at the one of the cons that we went to, and it's Lucifer, and it says "Take that, depression." If you haven't watched it, it's a whole moment. He's basically distracting himself with the task of his hyperfixation on rubber ducks. Take that, depression. And here we are dealing with Quizmaster Quinn, who is also incredibly depressed and definitely crying out for help in the form of, I guess, practicing what he thinks is funny stand-up at us in the middle of quiz night, trivia night. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Okay, who wants to start the next round? Oh yeah, Celestial says, yeah. I love picking up functional souvenirs when going to events. Totally. Especially I have a lot of art. I don't even have all of my art on my walls. I kind of rotate stuff on my walls because I have everything hanging from picture wire because I have picture rail in my house. And I still really love a functional thing that I'm going to use and touch and deal with all the time versus just like a piece of art or something that I'm not. I also like pins, enamel pins, because I put them on my bags and my badge lanyards and all that kind of stuff too. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. Are there really cheers from the audience? I don't think that's true. This guy sucks. Next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. He's not okay. Guys, he's not okay. Yeah, mood. I know. We all do this, but in combination with everything else that he said, this man's not okay. No. Hey. Yeah. That's your water. That's your little water dish. Please don't lay on it and tip it over on my desk. Yeah, that's a water dish. You're such a cat. Choices are being made. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Okay. Is he okay? No, he's not. He's not okay.
Oh.
I think it's just his character, I hope. No, he was doing this at the teen, youth group dance the other night. He's not okay. He's having a life crisis. How's your cinema? Oh, spotty. Don't know a lot about movies. But if there's any question about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Oh, no way. Hugo likes bad horror movies. I love that and would not have expected that from someone so literary. It's guilty pleasures. Gonna go on a brief tangent. Guilty pleasures. Okay, but we shouldn't feel bad about things that we like. We should just like what we like. And the only reason that a pleasure is guilty is because someone has made us feel ashamed, or society on whole has made us feel ashamed of that thing that we enjoy. We should not feel guilty for things that we enjoy. So I wouldn't know from looking and talking to Hugo in the way that he is a teacher and very literary and all these things that he would be into bad horror movies, but that's rad and I love that. We don't we shouldn't be ashamed of our joy. Life is too short to feel bad about things that you love. I spent like so much time in my life feeling bad for things that I liked because I got mercilessly teased for some of them. Like, this is stupid. Just like what you like. Guilty pleasure? No, it's no longer guilty pleasure. It's a secret thing, a thing I don't talk about, something I do just for myself, sure. But like a guilty pleasure? No, we're not feeling guilty for things that make us happy. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? You got me. Their mother?
Correct.
Yeah, what entertainer makes the fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I haven't seen Gremlins 2 in ages, and I hate trivia. We're just let's see here. Let's Google it. Gremlins 2. Fourth wall break. Look at that, right? It comes right up on Google. Yeah, Hulk. Okay, sweet.
Correct.
You know, which of these 80s horror films does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? I know Pet Sematary and Poltergeist do. I don't know Within the Woods at all, but I'm going to... I don't think The Shining is based on burial ground. Is it based on a burial site? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, based on Indian burial ground. Okay, so it must be the Within the Woods one. Because I'm like, I can't remember if The Shining does. Ooh, why are you being funky? There we go.
No.
Let's see. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. We're probably going to get like a score at the end of this, and because it's not giving us the answers or telling us whether or not we were correct. I look over at their table. I give him a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. Fucking Brian. Next category is wrestling. Oh no. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Oh, he also likes wrestling? Yeah. Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Oh no, this poor guy. Oh, though that does remind me actually of a story. This one time, there was this bar that I used to go to all the time in my 20s. They had live music 6 nights a week. It was my favorite place to hang out. Very stiff drinks, good pours, red lights everywhere. Knew the owners and all the bartenders and all the bouncers because I was there all the time. And half the musical acts that would play were also friends. Small town shit. Not even really small town. More like community that... if you're a creative weirdo and you like to drink, you're gonna run in the exact same circles as all these people. It's community things. And so but there was this guy when I came in. This was a bar that I loved going to as a young woman, going a lot of times alone, because it was super, super safe. It was the only bar one of the very few bars in the area that was never in the news for like a stabbing or a shooting or anything terrible. And the bouncers always did like a really good job of looking out and like keeping tabs on especially women that came in alone. So I loved it there. And in all the years I went there, I saw 2 fights. One happened one night when this guy came in, tried to start stuff. It got ended very, very quickly. The guy got taken out, dragged out of the bar, and released humanely. But he did embarrassingly make a mess of himself in the process. And should I bang? Sadly pops in just with a cold open of should I bang the Emperor? Yes or no? No, but you always do. So yes. Honor mode, I assume. Are we honor moding this? I need to know if it's important. No, it's not honor mode. No? Oh, lesbian drow. No. No. Lesbian drow is going to be like, pass. I think for the lesbian drow, that's a hard pass. Is it for the vibes or the achievement, says Celestial? That's a very good question. Vibes or achievement. Anyway, this guy gets dragged out of this bar. And yeah, sadly, he's got that achievement. It's always for the vibes. Yeah. So this guy gets dragged out of this bar. A couple of days later, same guy shows up, same bouncer working the door, remembers the guy, right? Looks at the guy and is like, are we going to have a problem? And the guy goes, no, sir. And he totally lets him in the bar. And the guy was like a patron from then forward and never made another problem again. But we always talked about that guy who shit himself outside the bar and still somehow decided that it was like totally cool to just come back, because most of us would have moved if that were us. This guy gives off those kinds of vibes. Oh, sadly, he's going to be mean to the Emperor. This is Baldur's Gate 3 talk for those that are just popping in and have no idea what we're talking about. This is a Baldur's Gate 3 thing. You're going to be mean to him. Okay, do it. We're talking to the really sad Quizmaster Quinn, who made me think of a guy at a bar that shit himself years ago. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been held. Yeah, Celestial says, I'd want the earth to open up and swallow me whole if that happened to me, much less than visit the same bar. I know. None of us could believe he came back. That's why everyone was like cool with him coming back. Is like, if you got dragged out of a bar for starting a fight and like throwing hands, and you messed yourself on the way out as a result of being dragged out of this bar, and you come back, like, and admit you were wrong and come back and want to like be a patron of that bar again, like that's a thing. So no one was mean to him and he got to be at the bar and it was fine. None of us could believe that he came back. Yeah, awkward. He's making it awkward. Remember, this is a lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. Oh God. Hugo's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1 is the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. Hugo shoots his hand up. Steve Austin debuted as Ringmaster. Correct. Okay. Points to Havarti like it's 19. Oh yeah, that's our team name that we decided to go with because we were here for the cheese was Havarti like it's 1999. That was the one I chose. It made me laugh. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Yes. Hugo got it again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. First WrestleMania was held in New York, at Madison Square Garden, 1985. Another correct answer for Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo's destroying these questions. He is passionate about this. I love that. I love finding out like the thing that someone just happens to know about because they love it, but they don't really talk about it unless it comes up. Never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Yeah, legit. Tough one. Title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up more excited than I've ever seen him. Okay.
Incorrect.
Oh no, it's wrong. He got it wrong.
I'm just disappointed.
Hugo's now arguing. Okay, the real record. Okay, Kane took down. Okay, one chokehold pinned him for a 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. He says, hey man, I'm just reading the card here. I don't actually write these. Oh God, were you still wrong? What are you, my ex-wife? Yeah, crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back to his chair.
Oh.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, really fired up about it. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? Clearly, he's a fan. How do you know so much about wrestling? Yeah, just pick stuff up. No, you're allowed to say that you like it, man. I get the literary guy not wanting to admit that he's into something like wrestling, but you know what? Those stories are legit. Like, I didn't really watch like WWE or anything. I had friends that were really, really into it, but as an adult, I went to a show called Hood Slam that some of our friends ran and performed in, and damn if that shit wasn't like more interesting than soap operas. Like, the saga of characters and like fucking wild storylines. It's really entertaining shit, and the skill that it takes to do that physically is really impressive. Yeah, that sounds suspect, but he doesn't want, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to Quizmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone Lost in New York. Yeah, Brian and Matt high five, and Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian, Matt, and Carmencita. Daisy all giving us thumbs up and stick their tongues out. Yeah, our thumbs playfully give us a thumbs down and stick their tongues out and eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them how serious I am. Yeah, final category is cool animals. Oh, God. Well, we know that Hugo knows about that from our trip to the aquarium. Animals, huh? I could never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. This poor man. This is the saddest trivia. Yeah, Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds?
Wrong.
I don't know. I don't care. Yep, last animal that appears in the dictionary. Oh, Lord. The fact that they gave us this makes me think it's that.
Correct.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Pff, hell if I know. We'll call it the beaver. All right, I'm going to come around to collector scorecards. We'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. That's a... Okay. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. Why do we need it? What's $25 gonna... Come on. Quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. If he hasn't tallied the score, how would he know that it was like between our two teams anyway? I'll stop asking questions about the fictional trivia that I probably did badly at and don't really care anyway, but kind of care a little bit enough to keep mentioning that I'm bad at trivia and I don't care. Anyway, I pick up what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and a dried apricot. That sounds amazing. Yes, what are your plans after our big win? Oh, he's confident. I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. I've always wanted to do that. It's not that hard to drink things out of a coconut. Yeah, Celestial says, I am also competitive. I get it. It's like a mix of competitive but also anxiety that just produces absolute hell on earth and the utter avoidance of any public gameplay if I can help it. Somehow I became a Twitch streamer. I don't understand it. Yeah, probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Yeah, bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. Definitely. Yeah, he did with that wrestling knowledge. He brought it out. Let's see. After a couple of minutes, the Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. It might not be us, and that's okay. Hey everybody, we had a great night with lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift for Phil's Auto Care. We're Phil nominal. No, I hate that. No, absolutely not. Yeah, God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. That's fair. Yep, sorry, I failed him. Oh, somebody put a double space in there. I'm like here noticing flaws in the thing. Like, that was a double space. Do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. We'll get him next time. They haven't heard the last of Havarti like it's 1999. I hope they have. I don't want to go to trivia. Yeah, Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Oh, sad. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weakness there, which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. Mm-hmm. He seemed weak on literature. Like I was better? Like, why did you let me answer the questions? Come on. Shouldn't this be a situation where Hugo, much like Gale in Baldur's Gate 3, will just tell me what the fucking answer is? Unless there was an audio cue I missed, in which case that's all on me. Let's see. Maybe we get them more focused on cheese than winning. That, there are ways to distract people with cheese. I think we could make it happen. When cheese, like I remember going to a Brazilian steakhouse, and one of the thing, like if they just bring stuff around and they keep asking you if you want things. It was my first and only time at a Brazilian steakhouse, and they came by with like cheese on a sword and like this spicy honey stuff. That would be very distracting. I'll never forget that guy. He came and he brought back, and like he had run out of the cheese on the sword, and we looked at him and he came by with like a meat on a sword a little later, and we were like, no, you don't understand. If more of that cheese were to come out, we would like hail your name forever. And so I tell you the tale now, the fact that he came back out of the kitchen not that much longer after, didn't even wait for them to put it on a sword, brought it on a tray, brought it to our table, gave it to all of us. And we now tell the tale always of Brandon, the sword-wielding bringer of meat and cheese. Thank you, Brandon, working at the Brazilian steakhouse down in LA. I appreciate you, and I still think about you regularly. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. He's got enough problems. We don't need to also get him fired. Yeah, Celestial says core memory. Yeah, we had gone down for LA Comic-Con. I was vending. It was like one of I would say the second worst convention I have ever vended in my life. It was horrendous. It was so bad. And I will never, ever, ever give that con my money ever again. But we decided out of the failure, we were just going to make a lot of fun. So we like went to the Alamo Draft House that was right down there. And we went to like the fucking, the steakhouse and everything. We had a blast, even though it was an utter failure of a convention, financially speaking. That's also where I met LeVar Burton. I got my Will Wheaton like autographed dice thing where I had him roll some dice and curse them for me. It was great. Super fun. Financially, it was a disaster, but we had a good time. Yeah, you didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Yeah, oh, it's just stuff I know. Come on. You can admit it. We ask again. Yeah, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. Yeah, it's okay. You can admit it. Yeah. How is liking wrestling more embarrassing than your bad horror movie fan? Like being a fan of bad horror movies. How is that worse? We're asking again. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Legit. Hugo sighs. All right. If you really want to know, just follow me. Oh. Leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside his house. His house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled to top to bottom with books and art.
Hey.
Yeah. I got distracted because I was like also looking at the picture as I was reading that. And I was like, wait, like that's clearly like a frame sitting like on the floor facing whatever cat. Like, would you classify? I mean, I guess it's not neat. Or it's not neat, but it's not like fully tidy. Yeah, welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. This house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? He's got like a secret wrestling fandom cave. He opens the door, ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, flips the switch and I finally understand. Yeah. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. Yeah, he's a wrestling fan. Yeah, look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid contact. How is this more embarrassing than the TV shows we have openly admitted we watch? No, it's not. It's not embarrassing. Okay. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. It must have taken you forever to collect it. Yes. Yeah, can I touch this? Yeah, I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking? It's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. It's cool to be passionate about something. It doesn't matter what the thing is. Having passion for something is much more important than not being like cringe. Yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Oh, his kid. Yeah, kid just got home. He's yelling from the hallway. You can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Yeah, comes into his wrestling room, looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so they're having sex with each other. His kid's such a punk. Oops, yeah, he gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. This fucking kid, man. Yeah, have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Yeah, try and go hustle some more vape juice out of somebody. Let's see. Ernest leaves the room. A moment later, pops his head back in. Yeah, and your stupid friend. Okay, thanks. I'm glad you had to be here to add that. Storms out of the room. You hear a door slam. Hugo warily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him, and sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but obviously, no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest says a thing about a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. Oh, my ex. He gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn in homework on time. Yeah, hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Yeah, maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Yeah, thanks for letting me vent. Glances at his watch. Getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. Love to. Hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time.
Hey.
Yay, we made him smile. Yeah, that would be amazing. Catch you around. That's cute. It's cute. It's okay to be passionate about something. Doesn't even matter what it is. As long as it's not hurting anybody, have fun. Only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Yeah, wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures.
Ugh.
And even then, my patience is being tried.
Ugh.
Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? Yes, I ate all the cheese. I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Hash browns.
All right.
Toast dipped in egg. All right. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you'll help me make them. Yeah, you know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Excellent. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Yeah, spend the evening cooking. With everything we can find in the fridge. Oh, jeez. Yeah, tell her all about the trivia. Leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she will find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Yeah, no, she doesn't need to know information about her teacher. Just leave that. Keep that to yourself. How did it go? So many points. I don't know what the points mean.
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Hey. Apparently it was good.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. So I think we did our second date with Joseph. That was our second date with Hugo. We had our second date, a hookup with Robert. Whatever. We did a second date with Brian. So we have Damien, Craig, and Matt left, I believe. All right, we're gonna start with Craig, and we will message him and see. Yeah, what's your ideal? Yeah, scaling a huge mountain for fun. Yeah, tube of energy gel. Yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh, God. What are we gonna... Okay. What kind of weird date that's not a date are we gonna go on with Craig? Yeah, I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids fending off flirty moms that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up early for runs. I don't think I'm going to be as embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll be able to catch up with him. Hey man, been training on my run game recently, ready for round 2. Responds almost immediately. Of course he does. Of course, emojis. I don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity, run. Oh, no, it's going to be running, but then food. It better be food involved. Like that. I hope that's not like he tried to do a pun about running in the morning. Yeah, you run and then you get brunch. Okay, at least there's food at the end of it. Yeah, we agree to a time in the morning. And I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So we doing pizza tonight. Again, can't we do like a salad night? Hey, Dad, you want a health kick? Not yet. I've formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. So have I. That's what I've been doing. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. You know, the committee is still out. The committee isn't back with their findings yet. This is a multi-year assessment on several bureaucratic levels. Let's see. She picks up the phone, staring at me, unblinking as she dials. That's real. I can see it. Let's see. Extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese, and tomatoes, and a couple of the garlic sauce cups. Yeah, Amanda, you're going a little north here. All right, can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? He's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know, it's tragic. Yeah, Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask.
Huh?
Dad, is oregano a salad? Sure, oregano is a salad. Yeah, Rico, sprinkle some of that on there. Yep, cash is fine. Say hi to the wife and kids for me. Yeah, Rico says hey. Food gets delivered. Plop down on the couch to eat some za. Yeah, be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First you go for a couple light jogs, then before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym, renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Amazing. I might have a home gym. I will never have a kombucha delivery service. I do get a farm box, though. Oh no, am I on a health kick? Not yet. Yeah, what's kombucha? It's not good. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy that you're running and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Aw. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You can be able to keep up with him? We'll see. Probably not. Yeah, we laugh and eat more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early, so I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now, a few sessions in, I'm admittedly becoming a little... It admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I don't run. Yeah, I lace up my tennis shoes. I throw on a t-shirt from a writer's summit I went to 20 years ago, and I head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest, as always. Yeah, he's dressed in head-to-toe, color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. Yeah, morning, Craig. River gonna be running with us? Yeah, best she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Yeah. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear.
Oh.
That's Arnold, the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll stop her crying. Yeah, been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we tried to wash it. It was gross. Oh, I want to move, but this cat is sleeping on my knee. Let's see. So you've been running lately. Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete at this point. Yeah, we'll try and keep up. He's being nice to us. Yeah, so where are we headed? I'm sort of thinking we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay. Yeah, me when I eat one salad, says Celestial. Yeah. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Okay, now you've lost me. I already feel an asthma attack incoming just reading that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That sounds like something I am able to physically do. No, don't lie to the man. Sadly says, I'm trying to get Minsk right now. You've never gotten... Okay, more BG3 talk. You've never gotten Minsk before? I mean, to be fair, I totally missed him my first round when I played. You gotta go get Minsk. You don't know the joys of Minsk and Boo. You haven't heard Matt Mercer deliver these like super charming lines. He's so cute. Oh, you always let Jaheira die at Moonrise because I don't care about her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I always clear out Moonrise before I trigger that whole thing so that I don't have any of the Harpers die. Anyway, back to this game. Great, let's get started.
Oh.
Yeah, Craig and I finally arrived. Do you have Jaheira with you? Sadly? Because you bring Jaheira with you. Yeah, you're trying to actually complete all the quests. Legit. Including dribbles. No one does dribbles. It's fine. Anyway, Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings. Aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller, it's pretty quiet. Oh, you are going to do dribbles. This will be the one and final time. That's fair. That was the warm-up, was jogging laps around the park. That would have been enough for me. I guess I need to work on my cardio game.
Hey!
Yeah, let's start the show. Oh no, but wait. How are we going to go to brunch after all that? You jog around the park and then you're going to go like climb a bunch of hills and like do a crazy hike and everything, and then you're going to go to brunch? I'm going to go lay down. Okay, we've got more BG3 talk happening in chat here. I did dribbles once, and that was one time too much. I agree, especially because you can pickpocket the gloves off of the quest giver in the first place, so that you don't even have to do it. It doesn't actually matter. I wish there was more to it, that it mattered more. Yeah, did it in your first run. First run was only 46 hours. Oh my god. Your first run was only 46 hours. My first run was 120 hours of Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, you clearly skipped a lot. Okay. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it. Yeah, you gotta hydrate. I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Gotta drink your water. I look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this. Yeah, thanks for looking out.
Bro!
Are you ready? We're gonna go with yeah. But I kind of want to answer that, so we're just gonna say yeah. Yeah, we finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavy. I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. Hey, good for him. He's breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. I look down at my shirt and notice I am drenched in sweat. Almost looks like a frowny face. Yeah, that's one. What? I'm glad that we both said what. I clicked it and it happened, but it was my reaction.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off a treadmill. Oh, man, you really pushed me to my limits just now. I can't believe I held on. Yeah, seems like sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad it could be that guy, bro. Yeah, who's ready for hill climbs? Not me.
Oh.
Yeah, there's my little cheerleader house, and you ready? You bet. Yep, takes me to a separate portion of the park. There's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So what do we do now? We run up the thing. No. That looks like a lot. Halson, there's two things you need to know about this hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Craig points to the top of the hill. That's not the top. I would not be able to date this man. He would kill me. I can't run. Yeah, oh God. Okay, so that our internal monologue was, but we go with, let's do this.
Oh.
Yeah, I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and grasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I feel my heart in my ears. Yeah, I'm like, my chest is getting a little tight just thinking about it. Like, my asthma cannot do this. Yeah, River, I'm having a moment, please. Oh boy. Yeah, Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. So he is human. Oh, Fuzz. Oh, kitty. Hey, here. Do you need, here, what if it's just a little bit over? He's like asleep on my knee. Oh, buddy. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to put it in the Discord of my adorable cat sleeping on my knee. It will go in the Discord. I will post it in the cute cute animal pictures area. Pets and cute animals. Look at this. I have a picture of my cat. My lens is incredibly dirty. We're going to do that again. There we go. Dad's a good cat. And now it's in the Discord. Okay. Our ad is about to start. We're going to finish most of this conversation here and see what we can do before the ad break comes. And then we'll take a little break during the ad break. I do, as Craig says, feel a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here, Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. That's good, especially if you're sweating that much. You need to replenish your fluids, as well as like electrolytes, I hope.
Hey.
Yeah, phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that part where I feel like I'm gonna die because I don't have air. Yeah, oh, that's it. I thought that was just, dying. Yeah, Celestial just looked at the picture in the Discord. Yeah, you definitely can't move. He looks so comfy. The thing that's under my knee is actually like a little reversible stuffed animal. It's an avocado, and I use it because like I lean my knee against the desk and it's hard. So I put that in between my knee and the desk, and now the cat's using both as a pillow. And I'm stuck here forever. Craig says, want to take it slow for a bit? Yeah, I would like that very much. Yeah, we're catching our breath. River starts crying. Oh no, she probably dropped the toy again. Yeah, do you want to play with Arnold? He looks around us. We can't find it. We're going to have to find it. Man down. I think we lost Arnold. River's wailing. I have abandoned my child's toy. Oh, we got to find him, dude. Yeah, it should be simple, right? We just retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Yep.
Oh.
Craig and I jog down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this. I'll bet a dog picked it up. We're going to run into one of the dads, aren't we? Yeah, I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case for the world-renowned Detective Silverbow.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, it's time for a bro adventure. A bro venture, if you will.
Oh.
Yeah, we high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Okay. Who's good cop and who's bad cop? we will figure that out after our commercial break because we're going to go and do the ad break. So we're going to take a quick moment. I might have to remove myself from this cat so that I can refill my water. But we will return shortly. Be good. All right, we have returned. The melting cat has relocated over to the side here so that I could like get a refill. Okay. We got to figure out which of us is going to be good cop or bad cop in our interrogation to find the kid toy. So let's do this. I think about it for a second. Wait. I think with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit. It's true. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. Aww. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have the potential to be a scary bad cop. I don't want to have to watch Meat Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between, and they're loud. The commercials are always too loud. I agree with this. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. Exactly. Welcome to why I don't have pre-rolls and we do the chunks. Just take a quick break. Everybody gets to go to the bathroom and then we get back to it. And that's only once an hour and that's great.
Bro.
Yeah, case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Oh no, we're gonna have that thing where like both of us are being the good cop and then both of us switch to being the bad cop and then we have like a whole conversation about it in the middle of the interrogation and we get nowhere. It's gonna be great. That's not smart. So where to, bro-tective? Let's go to the playground. Make our way over to the small playground. The edge of the park. Okay, at the edge of the park where a couple of kids play on the jungle gym. And parents watch on the nearby benches. Over one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Let's look for clues. Craig and I, two grown adults, look onto the playground and begin to examine it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here, so no stray capybara hairs at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave awkwardly as we slink away. Amazing. Let's ask Joseph. Yeah, he seems to be engrossed in his book. Yeah, he's nearby. Oh, he nearly drops his book. Okay, hey guys. Didn't think I'd see you two out here. Halcyon, are you exercising? Oh God, he sounds so like surprised. Yes, sure am. You know me. I just love to run and be healthy. My whole kind of thing. Yeah, what are you reading? Yeah, just a book on knots and rope. Oh, knots and rope tying, huh? Say more. He dropped it. It's a naughty book. But yeah, for boats, boat ropes. Sure. I believe you. Didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here, did you? What's a capybara? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph, thanks for a second. Haven't seen one around. Sadly says, I forgot that we made Halcyon in this game. So I was so confused why he said that. Yeah, I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Yeah, your kids are here. I mean, I would hope I hope he doesn't just hang out at the playground for no reason. Yeah, they were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Yeah, do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. We're gonna go with, that sounds a little suspect, Joseph. Mischief, you say?
Oh, Cracker Barrels.
Wait, am I being interrogated right now? Let's see. We're gonna go with, only if you did something wrong. What are you hiding, Joseph? Whoa, kind of getting the third degree here. This is serious. There's a capybara on the line. And the happiness of a child. Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on all the latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods. Thanks, Joseph. I'll let you get back to your rope book. Yeah, boat ropes. Sure. I believe you. Yep, we head back to the playground. We're going to move to another part of the park. Let's see. Should we go to the wood? We'll go to the field. I feel like a dog picked it up. Grassy field, isn't a whole lot to see. A few figures camped out on a blanket. That grass could hold any number of secrets. Let's go talk to Matt. Yeah, see Matt and his daughter. Carmencita spots us from across the way and waves, sitting with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. Hey dudes. Hey bro. Just sat down for a picnic, want some snacks. Yep, I was promised brunch as part of this running, and there's no brunch yet, and I'm upset. Yeah, got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? We have apple slices.
Oh.
Thank you very much, tiny bro, but I should be fine. All right, great. You guys working out? Good day for it. Picture of health and athleticism. Yeah, good transition, Halcyon. You haven't seen a stuffed capybara anywhere, have you? Yeah, what's a capybara? Oh God, it's a large rodent that's native to South America. See, she knows. Yeah, wait, how do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't have happened to have hands-on experience with one recently, would you? Yeah, we learned about capybaras in 4th grade. I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh my God. What if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly check my body for any Polaroids that I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. Yeah, I saw Memento once and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Halson, don't let them win. Whoever them is. Yeah, I shake off the thought. Saw a couple of squirrels over there by that tree. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should definitely check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip.
Oh.
Yeah, better get moving. Gotta find this capybara before River has a breakdown. Yeah, let me get some apples for the road, though. Some road apples. Hooks me up with some some road slices, and we're on our way. We maneuver back to the field. Let's see. Let's check out those squirrels. Where did the suspect say the squirrels would be again? The tree?
Mhm.
Yeah, there they are. She was telling the truth. Some rad squirrels. River seems happy. This may have bought us some extra time. All right. Should we look for clues? We'll look for clues. Carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much besides a couple ladybugs and a nickel. If you're looking that closely, you've lost the plot. Yeah, well, I'm looking. Craig calls out to me from across the field.
Oh, man.
Yep, he's kneeling in the grass, inspecting something as I approach. My heart in my throat. I lean over Craig and I see it. This is Arnold's leg. Oh no! A dog got it. Yeah, put my hand over River's eyes. No one should be subjected to this senseless violence. My God, who or what would do this?
I don't know.
I don't know, but now I think we might be dealing with something beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around and trying to wipe the image of the stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind. Yeah, we're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag it and tag it. Let's keep moving. I love this commitment to the bit. Yeah, we maneuver back to the field. Let's see. We don't need to interrogate the baby. Let's see. Go to the woods. Yeah, there's a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like a perfect place to look for clues. Joseph's twins might be around here somewhere. Did the creepy twins kill the stuffed animal? I hope not. I hope it was just a dog. We're gonna look for clues. Search the outskirts of the woods, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes, empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably a hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night and say swears and stuff. But it doesn't look like there was any recent activity that might be capybara related. This might be a dead end. Yeah, Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. We'll interrogate Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. Like the twins, who may or may not have taken the stuffed animal.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, don't call me Rob. Okay. Hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. This is his thinking bench. Okay. All right. I have to get a solid 2 or 3 hours of brooding in per day. Filling quotas. Got it. Okay. Is he here like meeting a drug dealer? Have you any chance seen a small capybara around? A capybara is, I think he knows, yeah. A large rodent. I would feel like that's a thing he has demonstrated that he would probably know. Yeah, Robert, I'm drooling, says sadly. Yeah. So have you seen one? A stuffed one, not a real one. That would be weird. We're gonna gonna be the bad cop. All right, Robert, we've been nice. Help us out or I'm gonna go off, learn how to fight, and then come back here and kick your ass.
Mhm.
You learning how to fight? Please. Fair. Well, fine. If you don't tell us what we want to hear, I'm gonna spoil the season finale of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. That's a threat. You're bluffing.
Hmm.
My buddy here doesn't play by the rules. He'll do it. Callum and Flint crash into a haunted... Stop, you're a monster. Robert sighs. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap. I was really nailing that bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something.
Hey.
Now what, bro? Joseph said his twins were around here somewhere, but I have no idea how we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Yeah, of course. We didn't ask him about the creepy kids. Yeah, maybe we should have left the good cop, bad cop routine to the pros on TV.
Hey.
Yeah, Robert, bro, do you know where they are?
Oh.
I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of a man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go? It ran into the woods. I'd be careful though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Okay, fair. Yeah, not even you guys. Not even that baby. I take it back. You're an old soul, kiddo. See, every now and then I'm like, God, I don't get the whole Robert thing, and then he says something and I'm just like, nah, that guy's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for your help, Robert. I guess we're going deeper into the woods. Wasn't like hiking over obstacles and stuff part of our workout? And I still haven't gotten brunch, but I guess we got road apple slices, so does that count? That doesn't count. That's not brunch. I want brunch.
Oh.
Yeah, are you prepared for what we might face in here? Creepy children? Yeah, on second thought, I think they might be able to smell the fear on me. Maybe we should give it a minute to dissipate. Seconded. The woods. Oh, geez. Yeah, fuck it. What's happening? Like, who knows what could be in there? Yep, prepared for what we might face in there? Yes. I'm ready. Nope, but if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care.
Oh.
I like how we're scared to go in the woods, but clearly children are in there, and Joseph doesn't seem to care that his children are probably in there. Yeah, we start down a path in the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any sign of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. Oh my God, they're going to run into Bigfoot. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder in here. Suddenly, we hear voices. I want to do it. You got to do it last time. Oh God, they're in here doing like a creepy animal sacrifice thing, but with the stuffed animal. $10 says they're doing some weird shit. Yeah, Craig and I come over to a clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there.
Hey.
Put your tiny hands where I can see them. Christian and Christy just stare at us. You heard the guy. Put your hands up. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later? No. What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up. Oh God. These children are terrifying. Is this the end of the line? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lie in the dirt, and it's Arnold. What have they done to him?
Hey.
Arnold. Yeah, you heard the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. God, these children are creepy. No, not finders keepers. It's our property, and you've desecrated it. How can you prove it's yours? Yeah, Craig holds up Arnold's severed leg. I have to look away.
Oh.
I didn't know this would turn into a creepy crime drama. Let's see, you two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you'll find this leg fits perfectly onto the body. Christian and Christy look at each other. They don't know what to do. How about a deal? You give us the capybara and we don't tell your dad about this. They should take the deal. Hands over the stuffed animal. And give us those safety scissors. They're clearly no longer safe in your hands. She hands them over. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. Craig and I start making our way out of the woods. He turns around and calls back to the twins and tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. Oh, he should not let them watch that. Like, they're clearly already creepy on their own. They don't need ideas. Yeah, with the capybara back with its rightful owner, Craig and I shamble into a nearby diner, exhausted from our adventure. We find ourselves a corner booth and settle in.
Oh.
That was a tough case, but we cracked it. We're different now. Changed. Did we get in too deep?
Hey!
It's nothing a hearty brunch can't fix. My stomach grumbles, and I realize how big of an appetite I worked up. Yeah, all we had were apples, and we went on this huge run. We climbed a hill. It was a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, give me brunch. I have strong philosophies on brunch. Oh,
Oh.
does he? You see, the first thing you do is divide your brunches between bougie brunch, the upper class mimosa. Okay. He's got like classes of brunch here. The bougie brunch, the upper class mimosas, eggs Benedict. Then you got the grimy brunch, the one that gives me coffee and bacon, cheesy hash browns. And then there's a place for both. And I think most of life is figuring about which one you need more. I would agree with that. In the moment, it changes.
Hmm.
Yeah, so what kind of brunch dad are you? Yeah, grimy brunch. Fried and oily and could clean the floors with a hose, and I'll be happy.
Hmm.
Fine choice. Yeah, but wait, aren't you going on a health kick? Well, it's not like eggs Benedict and a mimosa is better for me than that. Come on. Got a carbo load? Nothing like a mountain of cheesy potatoes O'Brien to refuel after a run, right, bud? Yeah, that's not even remotely how carbo loading works. We shouldn't have said that to him. He was never going to believe that. He knows too much. Oh, there's a belly. Young waitress passes out menus as Craig situates River into a high chair. Is this your kid?
Oh.
You betcha. She's so cute. Hi, you. Kid makes noises. Yeah. Hey, kid, middle school is going to be really tough. But if you can make it through that, you can make it through anything. The waitress walks away after winking at Craig. I bet he gets that all the time. Yeah, seems like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town.
Oh.
Guess so. Anyway, here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business during brunch. Brunch is a time for rest, relaxation, and restoration with those that you love. And while you're having brunch at a traditionally brunch time, the most important thing to remember is that brunch isn't a time, it's a state of mind. I think this is the most I've ever agreed with Craig.
Nice.
You can't have brunch on your plate. Yeah, if you can't have brunch on your plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. I don't disagree with you. I just don't know if I can match your intensity. I'll open your eyes, bro. Just wait. We order our food, and the waitress, after very blatantly hitting on Craig multiple times, eventually brings us our brunch feast. River munches on cereal right next to us, more or less managing to get it in her mouth. Good job.
Nice.
I gotta say, man, it's really great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids. I haven't had time to really go out and get to know people. With you here, it's like we're picking up where we left off. I know the feeling. Moving to a new place could have been really rough for me, especially with Amanda going off to college soon. You're making this a lot easier. Craig smiles.
Hey!
It feels really good to go on another bro venture with you, dude. Just like old times. Oh, that's cute. For a while, I forgot about anything that was bothering me in my life. It was just you and me and more coffee?
I don't know.
Oh, no, she ruined the moment. She's like, she's killing the mood. Now yeah, do you like workout? Oh God. Okay. I used to be a waitress. I was a really good cocktail waitress. I was a very mediocre at best, like steakhouse and restaurant waitress. There's an art to how much you can hit on a table. I argue that you should hit on every table, at least to a tiny bit of a degree. But there's a balance. You read the room. You read the room and go from there. But like don't like hit on them any more than you would want to get hit on at your job, because come on. Like be cool. They're just here to eat. You're just here to work. Yeah, he's talking about his workout routine. She's all interested. She wants a workout buddy. Yeah, no. We're enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Like, come on. Hello. Yeah, well, if you change your mind, yep, slides folded note. Of course, it's her number, I am sure. Yeah, makes a face and puts it in his pocket. You don't need to do that. Can't take you anywhere, can we? He's just too hot.
Huh?
It's a blessing and a curse. Next time we hang out, it should be in the middle of the woods where people can't interrupt it except the creepy twins doing weird pretend murder to a stuffed animal. Yeah, and also maybe in some different woods than the ones where our little kids like to vivisect things.
Hey.
Yeah, man, remember all our camping road trips back in the day? Joshua Tree, Yellowstone. Yeah, that was the best.
Oh.
I'd give it anything to do all that all over again. Aw. Yeah, you could go camping. You could find a weekend to go camping. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm an adult now. I have all these adult responsibilities. I don't think I can just drop everything to go hang out in the woods for a few days, you know? You make time. If we plan things right, we can do this. Exactly. Oh. Yeah, Craig, don't you ever do anything for yourself? That's a really good question. That makes him stare into his coffee mug.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course I do. I don't think you do. Yeah, like what?
Huh.
Yeah, sometimes I let myself have a scoop of vanilla ice cream before bed, but only if I didn't meet my caloric intake for the day. That's not... You don't do anything for yourself. That's not doing things for yourself. You should lighten up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes I let myself hit the snooze alarm, but only once. Oh, this poor man. Yeah, dude, you gotta relax sometime or it's gonna kill you. Please come camping with me. It'll be so fun.
Mhm.
Yes, it would. Could get all smashly and take the kids out for the weekend. Yeah, I guess I could get Smashly to take the kids for so his ex.
Oh. Hmm?
Yeah, we finish our brunches and head back to the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, great job keeping up today. Seems like you're already making a lot of progress. Thank you. I'm probably going to need a little bit of recovery time after this. Tell the girls I said hello. Yeah. We'll see ya, bro-tective. Wow, I don't know if we're going to get through all the dates. Jeez, that took a long time. I say goodbye to Craig. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep. Yeah, crack her door open to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right, how was brunch? It was good. Got kind of sidetracked because we had to travel into the depth of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river dropped. But you know what? I actually feel pretty... Oh. Yeah, he's on the floor in the hallway. Yeah, because we're not good. We've now crashed. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. That's fair. All right, how many points? We have so many points. I have no idea what the points mean.
Bro.
We did it.
Perfect.
Welcome. You've got dads.
All right. We'll go to Matt next. What are we going to do with Matt on our second date? We went to a concert on our first date. Oh, kitten. No. No, thank you. Hey, no. Do you just not want do you not want the fuzzy on the desk? We can do that. Here. There. Now, was it too hot? Now I'm just going to slide the cat. Yes. There we go. He was too hot on his fuzzy. I need to fix... I got a new camera set up and it's not quite perfect yet, but it'll get tilted better so you can see the cat again. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just, walk over and go get some coffee? Yeah, Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father, want to go to the coffee spoon? Yeah, oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Yeah, are you gonna bring your laptop and leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Oh, called out. Definitely brought my laptop and leather-bound journal to work on my poetry before at coffee shops. I used to do slam poetry, okay? It's fine. Yeah, look, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Yeah, let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Yep. Short walk over to the coffee spoon. Place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out, reading books in cozy nooks. Walk up to the counter to see a familiar pierced face. Oh, is it? Yeah, I was like, it's the guy from the play. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. We sure were. Amanda cast a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Dad.
This is my daughter. The person I am a father to and very protective of. Honored to make your acquaintance. My name's Pablo. Did I mention I make witch house music? Yeah, I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Oh, okay. As a girl who had to deal with a dad who did shit like this, I'm going to just go with change the subject because my dad would have gone full Taken and it would annoy the shit out of me. So we're going to change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me.
Huh.
And Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do. Oh God. Yeah. See, you met my newest employee. Yeah, only here until the band Vacant Veil starts their world tour. Yeah, when's that? Well, we have to put out a record for it. Yeah, that helps. All right, Pablo, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
Huh.
Yep, a smashing pumpkin latte, please, for Amanda. And for me... Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know what any of these are. Yeah, pumpkin latte. Yeah, okay. Everybody always talked about all the pumpkin spice latte stuff, and I'll be honest, until last year, I think it was, no, year before last, I had never ever had one. Yeah, Celestial, I'm so ready for fall. I'm not a spring, summer girly. Neither am I. I like sweaters and like cute wraps and scarves and like long jackets and boots. I love boots. This heat's getting me, and it's the Bay Area. Like, this is hot for us, and we get like kind of a delayed summer versus some other places. So I'm very ready for fall, but I don't really drink pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Sure. Yeah, he was making a joke off of Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty. So I was, never mind. Oh, God, poor guy. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, he'll get the hang of it. For as goofy a dude as he is, kid works hard. Yeah, that's legit. Hey, man, that concert was fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes.
Hey, yeah.
I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours, and I was going to go record shopping if you want to come. Yes. Look, I haven't gone record shopping in ages.
Hey.
Pablo brings our drinks. Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Yeah, once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have is 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, no.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, this should be fun then. We'll find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. Yep, few people mill around flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. Yeah, so why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated? Some people like the tactile engagement with their media. Records are like pretty much the only thing. I have a bunch of CDs that I have like on my wall, but I don't really play CDs anymore, but I do play records. It's just something about like the act of like doing the thing and taking it out and like being able to look at the art and enjoy it and like having to flip it and just engage with. Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but I think it's really just nice to collect records.
Hey.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phone, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I always love. Hard agree. Kitten child, you are gonna knock over the water that I gave you to make you happy last time.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Yeah, remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs.
Hey.
Yeah, it made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Oh, I'm dating myself by really relating to that. Yeah, now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. Yeah, real.
Hey.
I look around a multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, and yeah, okay. Lots. I don't know even where to start. I wouldn't either. Yeah, overwhelming.
Oh.
Let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Ooh, cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh. Interesting. Spring Creek Fireball? Power Violence Chair. Okay. Spring Creek Fireball? What's your favorite ambient sound? My favorite ambient sound. Rain? Dream vacation spot? My backyard, the inside of an active volcano, living off the fat of the land, and oh God, starting a new life in the ball. Oh God. Okay, none of those. My backyard? It's your deepest, darkest fear. I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? We're saying you too when the waiter says enjoy your food. Oh God. Oh geez. Yeah, we'll go with I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. Matt thinks for a moment. He knows just the thing. He runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album, but by this point they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is amazing and it'll actually cheer you up. Thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt plays his 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by... Okay.
Oh.
Cashier rings up Matt. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? Oh, God. The nerd is my buddy Halson. Halson, this is the beacon of human charm. This beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. It's fucked. I'm with Molly on this one. Art school should have appreciated that on some level. I feel like you got done wrong. Anyway, Matt, is the mic still on? You know it. Okay. Cool. So I'll bet he's holding it at the coffee shop. Yeah, see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic going on. And we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Great. I say as someone who used to not only go to coffee shops for open mics and various performances, but also used to do like slam poetry in coffee shops and shit.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by. Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing anything. Yet will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record we had out of the store. Yeah, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been into a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Oh, God. Yeah, now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Wholeheartedly agree. There's music that reminds me of exes, struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that reminds me of an even younger me, or it reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands with all my friends. Yeah, we would always go to a friend's house beforehand, smoke pot in the basement, like we were so slick her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Yeah, wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Oh, geez. It's been like a day. Yeah, what do kids even call it now? Yeah, I don't know. I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yes. Yep, pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey.
Yeah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet her in the alley near the coffee shop. Oh, they must not be in a state where it's legal. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? Okay, yeah, then why aren't we going to a dispensary?
Hey.
Yeah, but we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear, he says.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here's our guy. Yeah, if you're in a state where it's legal, just go to a dispensary. Yeah, coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed all in black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Yeah, oh God, it's Damien's kid. That's great. Yeah, who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Are we? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just prove you're cool. Okay. I need to know that you're down or I bolt. I imagine show him you're not wearing a wire just means he like lifts up his whole shirt, and that I think is hysterical. Okay, let's see. We're gonna show him we're not wearing a wire. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Oh Jesus, put that away, please. Yeah, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Yeah, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Yeah, all right. How much do you want? One? One what?
Hey.
Oh, this is so sad.
Oh.
Yeah, he means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh God. Yeah, I'm with Lucian here. Yeah, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Hands me a baggie of something and disappears. Like they're, yeah. Oh my God. Open it and take a whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Oh.
That went smoothly. Yeah, sure did. That was all completely fine. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke
Hey.
this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place. Yep, we walked to Matt's house. Okay, we stopped at the gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Okay, this kid's having a sleepover, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. These guys are so ridiculous.
Hey.
Jeez. Pulls records out of his bag, puts one on for us. Plop down on the leather couch and look around his place. There's a bunch of band posters. His record collection takes up an entire wall, as I would expect.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me while we lay the marijuana. Oh God, this is written by somebody who's like never smoked weed in their life. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Wait. What?
They don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Oh God.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at rolling joints either. It's fine. Yeah, hands me a lighter and yeah, okay. God, this is so cringy. Oy. Oh God. Sure, we'll smoke some of that gateway drug. I don't know if that's what people call it. Yeah, I light the joint and inhale deeply. He's gonna cough a lot. Yep, more potent. Okay, sure. Ugh. This is
Wait.
almost embarrassing, all of this. Yeah, Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. Yeah, that's not weed.
Hey, yeah.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No. Yeah, I was like, that's
Oh.
not weed. It's oregano. You couldn't smell that in the back. I'm sorry. Weed and oregano don't smell alike. Someone could have checked this. This is really fucking stupid. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. Uh-huh. The little punk ripped us off. He took $10 for you being stupid,
Hey.
so I think everybody learned a lesson here.
Hey.
Thank goodness we're done with that. Yeah, look around the room again. Yeah, see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? It's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when she was young. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young our husband. So I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. There's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering says stillness. Yes, stillness the dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. You two were in a band together. Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. Oh, that's cool. He toured. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. It seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. Couldn't have done it without someone by my side. I knew that we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing our family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
I mean, I don't know if
When
we
she got
should-
pregnant, we put down roots in our favorite town. Yeah, since she was a kid, Rose always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh, so sorry. Not really sure what to say. Couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing. Yeah, exactly. He gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
He's out of practice. Yeah, used to jam on the keys back in the day. God. Yeah, in front of the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. Oh my God. Yeah, ska phase. Ska never dies. Amazing. Yeah, except for they broke up after the school senior talent show. That's funny.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, pulls out the piano bench. Okay. Let's see if we actually still got it. We sit down at the piano. Let's see. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. We're going to go with our ska roots. I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just Smoke on the Water. Yeah, forgotten how to play. Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Yeah.
Oh, man.
What can he do? Oh, what do you mean you shouldn't? Come on. You bought fake drugs together. At this point, what else could be more embarrassing than that? Yeah, never too late. Yeah, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse could it be? And you bought fake drugs together. Tried to smoke oregano. Stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Yep, eggplant, so he must have done the right thing. Matt closes his eyes, runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he had played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
He finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Yeah, it's nothing. Come on. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic tonight? Yeah, no, never play at those. Yeah, why not? You're really good. Yeah, because it's probably just weird. Don't do it anymore. Don't like being up there alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. Yeah, he's getting uncomfortable. Won't push him any further. Yeah, I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Hey.
We sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano? I think we'll be fine.
Oh.
Good night. Yeah. You walk inside the house. The house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
Knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. She swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. Ugh. Yeah, it smells like a pizza parlor in here. Nothing. Yeah, Dad, I'm hungry.
Ah.
Yeah, wait, no. Hi, hungry.
Hey.
No, I'm Dad. Oh, God. No. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Yeah, sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. Yeah, you're a monster. Spaghetti. It'll go with the oregano we smell like for no reason. Boil some pasta, heat up some sauce in a pan. Despite my best efforts, I am not able to set it on fire. How is record collecting? Yeah, did you know that Matt used to play in a band? Was he good? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if the band was good, but he played the piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played the piano for you. Yeah. I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening at his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Saw a flyer for that. We should go. Not too late to start up a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. Yeah, I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. We have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. Legit. End up watching True Life, I'm a House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint over the walls of a house any color they want, right? Apparently not. Matt's song is stuck in his head. Lovely. Another date accomplished. How'd we do?
That
Okay.
was a hell of
Still
a
pretty good.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get through. You know what? Yeah, we'll get through Damien's. We don't have a ton of time left in our usual stream, but if we run a little bit over, it'll be okay. Yeah, we had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien. Wonder what he's up to. Write him a message. Amanda walks in. Oh, we got a letter. It's from Damien. Yeah. So he hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. That's so cool. Pry off the seal, unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, yeah, hope you find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak toward something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you forgive my boldness. I will simply say your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Halsin, would you allow me? It would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly wait your response. Oh my God, I'm in love with this man. I think I'm actually in love with him. Celestial says I have to drop here, have an early morning for work. Oh yeah, East Coast, but I'll catch you and chat tomorrow. Sweet. Sleep well. Have a good day. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. Yeah, he's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yes. Yeah, she slaps my laptop shut. Yeah, we have to write him back. Like a real letter. Yes. I know, our handwriting is bad, but we can work on it and we can take our time and write it correctly. Yeah, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Yes. He's our boyfriend. I'm sorry. This is my favorite. Yeah, Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Yeah, find tickets to a show you two will like and then enclose them in the letter. Ooh, that is classy. Yeah, I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy type of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. I don't know. That sounds kind of... Oops. Shit. Oops. I clicked the thingy. It's fine. Yeah. Critically acclaimed exploration. Oh, gosh. Wow. It really turns a vampire trope on its head. Okay. Yeah. Nah, there's just lots of vampire blood and titties. Yep. Roll the dice. I purchase the tickets, print them out, and sit down at the table with Amanda and try drafting a nice letter. Start writing. Damien. Let's see. Oh, hey, Bloodless. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. We're going on a date with the, like, we're writing a letter to the cute, like vampire type guy. I have a type. You have a type. We understand each other. We're going on a date with Damien. It's going to be great. How is everything with you guys? What were you were playing? What was it? Did I see you were playing Expedition 33? How was the stream? Yeah, for Bastille Day. Nice. That's cool. How'd it go? Also, if you have to raid and run, totally get it. If you need to dip. We are writing let's see. We're gonna go say, I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Yeah, what's next? Oh, you got Gustav's baguette outfit, so you feel like you won. I would also feel like I won. That's beautiful. I support this. I'm glad that happened. It feels like a good celebration for the day. Let's see. We're gonna go with, we're writing a letter. The guy actually hand wrote us a really nice letter basically asking to hang out with us again. And so we're trying to write him back. So we're coming up with like ways to write a nice letter. So we're gonna go with, I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Yeah, trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. Okay. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on last we met. Okay, just a heads up to folks, and any of our raiders coming in to hang out. We got a commercial break coming up, but we do pause during the break, so you're not going to miss anything major. So if you're up for kicking it with us, that'd be great. Yeah, ask him to hang out already. Yes. True art takes time. Yeah, his letter was long. Ours can be long too. Yeah, let's see. I think we're yeah, we don't want to go with the last one. We're gonna go with the top one here. Yeah, bring it home. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. That's what we're going with. He called it the cinema in his letter to us, so we're just reflecting back his language. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. And I sign my name, my full name, fancier that way. Yeah, she reads over our sloppy handwriting. Oh, God. It is pretty bad handwriting. But we'll go with it. Yeah, you spelled his name. Oh, God. Yeah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Oh, as someone that has fallen for that every single time. Mean child. Yeah, seal it and put it in his mailbox. Okay, seal it with tape. No, not authentic enough. I have an idea. She seems like she would have craft supplies. Oh, a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. Okay. Gotta have a wax seal. He starts to burn. Okay, form a pool of melted wax. Okay, what's the other thing? Some of the wax on the folded letter and presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing your sigil. Okay, a little kitten with a bow on its head. Yeah, scrapbooking stuff always comes in close. See, I knew she was crafty. Yep. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now. Yeah, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. Oh, God. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Yeah, don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. Everybody knows Anthony's pigeons are no good. Yeah, I don't want to know if any of this is true. Oh, man. Okay, we're in an ad break. We're going to kick it for just a second, and we will be right back. Okay. We got a few minutes, a couple seconds left in the ads, but we're gonna hang out and I didn't check with my new camera setup and it's a little high, so I gotta aim it down so you can see the fuzz on the desk again. Because there's a black kitty on the desk who's very sleepy and very cute. He is adorable. I get a drink of water. And dive back in. All right, folks, let's get back into this. So our daughter is joking about maybe not joking about having a pigeon guy. Okay, we're walking over to deliver our letter to Damien's house. Slip the letter in the door and go back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. Yeah, night finally rolls around, where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. I'm going to marry this man. I'm sorry. This is the one I pick. My mod sadly was right. I love him. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit. I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night. The theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. Yeah, I like this one. He made a cute face at me. I love him. I loved him right away, and I felt stupid. And now I'm just like, no, he's really cute, and I like him. They all have their charms. They really do. Next week we'll play through like a bunch of the like different endings and everything. But This is my pick. Yeah, jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. Yeah, almost gave me a heart attack. How long have you been there for? Yeah, Matt is also a really good one. Matt is, we just before you came in, we had just wrapped up the second date with Matt, who was also really good.
Ah!
Yeah, just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything, he says.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, regardless, the hour grows close. Yeah, shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. Get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh, geez. Yeah, his kid. Hell, with a gaggle of other goth kids. Oh, God. They're going to be at the same movie as us, aren't they? Yeah, didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Yeah, whatever, Dad. What movie? He's going to the same movie. Let's face it. There's a bunch of goth kids here. They're probably going to see the vampire movie. Yeah. Oh, some kids maybe about talking animals. I really don't care about it. Okay. Shocking. I hope you enjoy their evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. Yeah, you watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is going to suck, isn't it? Yeah, good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. Yeah, he seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Huh.
Oh, no. Yeah, Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating. Oh, he hates horror movies, doesn't he? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. He's afraid of horror movies. Yeah.
Oh, no.
We asked him if he has a favorite. Yeah, of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, no. Oh, honey. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film I'd never heard of. Yeah, no. He's got an aesthetic, and he's not about horror movies. His knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Yeah, Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? Yeah, no. He's lying. The lights dim for the film. Yeah, he screams. Oh, no. Yeah, I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. Oh, honey, just admit that you're afraid of the movie. I offer Damien some licorice. He takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. Yeah, the title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. A pale man with long silver hair, because they always have silver hair, don't they? Glittering red eyes and well-oiled abs sits up in a yep, I would watch it. Yeah, awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone coffins onto the floor. I need to actually watch the Vampire Lestat. Like, I watched the first 2 seasons of Interview with the Vampire, and I've been really excited about the Vampire Lestat, and I haven't started it yet because I need to actually get the service that it's on because I don't have it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I like vampires. It's okay. Yes, husband, but also husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. Okay, great. Yeah, for the Vampire Crusade. This is a bad movie. Yeah, this rules. Trio of vampire fly off into the night as a foreboding organ music plays in the distance. Somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get into a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Yep, Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
I.
Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, he leaps out, slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ah!
Damien screams, again, reflexively grasping my hand. Immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. No, none of that. Yeah, I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section. Then he goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute. He won't admit he's afraid of it. Yeah, I wish he would hold my hand again. Yeah, maybe I could try something to make him feel more comfortable. Oh, what are we going to try? I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best, talk during the movie. Yeah. Oh, we'll tell a dad joke. Yeah. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Oh my.
Where? To the retail store. Ah-ha-ha. I yell that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Oh, good one. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to a final scene in the movie where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. It's a great movie. It's cinema. Absolute cinema. Yeah. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius, his rival lover. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, oh no, twist ending. Yeah, our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. Okay. Yeah, more thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Oh God. Walk out of the movie theater amidst the throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. Yeah, what an interesting film. Well, the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian. I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. He's making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air, and being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
Huh.
As lovely as the company. Yes. This is the first guy that's like, really feels like he's like properly on a date with us. I feel like the other dates, like some of them have not felt very date-like, and I feel like this very much feels very date-like. Like he really put it out there that he wants to spend time with us in like a very intentional way versus like going to an aquarium or like going on a run or whatever, you know. So it feels more like he actually wants to go on a date with us. We're going to say thanks. You crushed it. We'll stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. You're getting a little hungry. Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat. Yet worry not, friend. I have a plan. Oh, we're greeted by the gates of a cemetery. Are we going in there? Oh my God. I love this guy. I actually love this guy. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet, so I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. We crest a small hill. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. Nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking in a graveyard is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Yeah, wait, where were you hiding that? Yeah, under my cloak? Damien unfolds the blanket. We both sit down. Gazing at the city lights, he produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I think graveyards are beautiful. There's a really, really pretty cemetery near us. It's very big and it's gorgeous. Also has hills and a nice view. Yeah, how are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
Oh my.
Yeah, I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, some people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Yeah, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite all right. I did actually find myself enjoying this one thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. I acknowledge death and became comfortable with it. I think it gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst the generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit around and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Cemeteries aren't scary, they're very pretty. And peaceful, usually. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Yeah, suddenly it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. Wait, is that... I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. Oh no, Bigfoot? I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof. It's a dog. Yeah, it's a dog. The friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Yeah, we both look up, not expecting to see Robert. Okay, hi. Of course it's Robert. Please don't crash our date. We were having a nice time. Yeah, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. See? Bigfoot. I called it. Fuck, maybe I do also like Robert. Shit. Yeah, I didn't know you had a dog. Yeah, isn't my dog. Okay. Found her wandering in the street, put a leash on her, and now we're walking around in this graveyard together. God, he's such a weird guy. Yeah, hunting cryptids, clearly, as one does. Yeah, Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Yeah. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. It reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Yeah, no, seriously. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away. Tail wagging furiously, Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Yeah, Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. I love him. I love this goth guy. Yeah, Robert and his ? Dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What do you say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends his hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful.
Oh.
Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Halsin, if you would allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Ugh. This fucking guy, man. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah. Use it to dry my tears for those I've lost. A noble purpose. Shuffles his feet. Yeah, I just want to say that it's really rare, or that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities.
Oh.
It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Gives my hand a quick squeeze. Oh my God. Can we just marry this guy already? Yeah, I must take my leave. Good night. Yeah, before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside.
Hey.
Oh man. That felt like a date. All these other things, they didn't feel like dates. That was a date. Yep, runs to the window. Oh yeah, she was watching. Yeah, hey Dad, what's up? Yeah, were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, okay, yes, how was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Yeah, but as it turns out, Damien is, okay, wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Yeah. Yeah, scary cool. Yep, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice save. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? Yeah, not quite right, but you got the spirit in the thing. Yeah, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? See? Robert's a werewolf. I'm picking up on this the subplot here. How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Her eyes narrow. Yeah, I don't trust you. You have obtained Minsk. Excellent. Congratulations. You need to go follow him and like talk about Boo. It's so cute. I love it so much. Anyway, it's adorable. I love his whole thing. I think Boo is adorable. Yet we make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, calling it for a night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Okay, well that was an awesome date. How did it go? How'd it go? How'd we do? We got all the points.
I'm
See?
sensing a romance between us.
Heck yes.
A chemical romance.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. That, friends, is where we are going to call it for tonight. We have gone on all of our first and second dates, and all that is left now is to pick a third date, which I am told by Sadly is kind of where we trigger the end of the game. So what I think my plan is next week, we kind of do, we'll do my pick, which is Damien for me, and then we will reload and see other endings. How's that sound? I'm thinking that'll be fun. And depending on how long that takes, we'll get through as many of them as we can. Is sane. So that's kind of my plan. And then after that, it's going to be time for a new game. So we might take a week off in between. I'll keep the Discord updated. So if you want more schedule information, go there. And yep, especially Robert and Craig. Yeah, it's good. I think it's going to be good. You called it. I really like Damien. He's my favorite. It's just true. It's just true. I can't fight it. All right. We're going to call it here. I'm going to go get some dinner. And yeah, the next game we're playing after we're done with this, we may or may not take a week off, is Until Dawn. So something completely different, but it should be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right. In the meantime, tomorrow our stream is still the same. We're going to be working on our Will Origin run for Baldur's Gate 3. And until then, be good, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you then.